Yo, people, you telling me back again for another red talk, man, and match day as well. What you telling me, Said?
Yeah, man, I'm super blessed, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. Can't complain. Weather's sensational as well, man. You feel me? Another heat wave. I don't know why we even call it heat wave anymore. We're used to this, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting a lot more regular. It's jarring, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow is meant to be like 37 or something stupid like that, bro. So
Man said he had enough now, man. Just get me back to the autumn winter weather.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm bored of this now. You know them ones like a man's waiting until the sun goes down a bit so I can go in my gym and train, bro. It's too hot, blood, to be training outside now. Like so.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's jarring, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the heat, but here's just, bruv, here's too much, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, this country's not set up for 37s and that.
Bro, there's no aircon, there's no nothing, bro. You feel me? So I hear you, man. I hear you. It's not set up for the weather, man. But now, other than that, man, I'm blessed, man. Can't complain. Obviously, married man now, so you feel me? Thank you for all the messages and that. I see the community showing love, man. So yeah, man, I can't complain, man. And then, like you said, my match day, carrot ball. I mean, what's not to smile about, man? You feel me?
Bro, that's what I mean. I'm looking forward to the game, bro. I just want us to put Leeds in a spliff and then looking forward to the face-off with Scammering, blood, on the weekend, bro. Like, AC Milan fans want him out already. I'm seeing bare stuff online, bro. They're calling for his head already.
Broski, I see one of them saying, like, we're not used to this back three nonsense, man. Only Allegri tried to do it, and he's actually a better coach than Amarin. Like, man are actually cooking him, you know, bro. They're cooking the fact that he just doesn't know what to do with his squad. You get me? They're cooking the goalkeeping coach because he's an old man and that. Like, yo. And everyone in the comments, you know, I just love that when I see the comments in it saying, yo, you must suffer. Do you know what I mean, man? Like, you must suffer, bro. And that's what they got to do. They got to suffer, man, because he's going to gas you up. But then the downfall is going to be beautiful, man. So I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready next year, bro, to talk about all of this, like, nonsense and narratives and da-da-da-da. But it's just who he is, man. So ready to suffer, Milan fans, man. You get me? Ready to suffer, bro. Make sure you're ready.
No, 100%, bro. So yeah, man, we're here, bro. You know what I mean? You know what it is, bro. And the usual, bruv, like, no news, like. Do you know what I'm saying? No news. Yesterday we had Lewis Skelly was offered to Man City and Man United and Chelsea, but bro, you get me? Just because a player is offered to a team, you know, that don't mean that there's any legs to it. You know them ones. All that tells us really is that he's unhappy with his current situation at Arsenal, which is not rocket science, bro, because left back's blocked off and midfield's blocked off. Arteta's just bought another midfielder. So it's not really a surprise, This brother started the Champions League final and now he's probably going to be frozen out. So it's not really a surprise that he's unhappy, but it doesn't look like United are it doesn't even look like they're entertaining it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, for me, it was one of them ones where I feel like it was still beautiful to see the meltdown though from troops and them man there just for like 10 minutes. You know the ones there, bro. Like, man was sweating. They were like, he must not go. And I was like, you know what, man, that was beautiful. That's why I didn't really react to it straight away. I ended up going live like a couple of hours after. And I was just saying to myself, I don't really see it happening, but if there's a small chance that it does happen, we got to be all over that. You feel me? Like, it's some of that. You know what it is? Even though you think to yourself, you know what, like, necessarily where could he fit? Yeah, even though there is a position for Lewis Skelly, but it's like, it's a player that you just know is a quality baller, in it. You feel me? So, like, get him regardless, because he'll just add to the quality of Man United, bro. And the added benefit that he's from Arsenal, we could just start saying, yo, he's one of our own, like we did with Aiden Heaven. So if there was a small chance, you know what I mean, it would have been there. But I think what happened was, someone from their camp here has leaked something out to that Football London, because that's where it came from, that Football London lot. It wasn't even necessarily any journalist as per se. It came from them lot, from Arsenal sources, and then that's when Arsenal fans started panicking, thinking, what do you mean offer to Man United? And then it obviously got rebutted by the Athletic, which said, nah, he's staying, he's happy, etc., etc. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them ones where, like, I don't think there's any legs to it.
Nah, he's definitely not happy, though. Do you know what I'm saying? And why would he be?
There you go. Exactly. Bro, the thing is, you've not made the England squad, And I think these youngsters now, they're not like how they were back in the day where they were just happy to be there, bro. They've got about 10 years around them, bro. And they're all saying to me, yo, listen, you played well, man. You did all of this.
But also, they're looking at their peers, bro. Like, look at Aiden Heaven, bro. Aiden Heaven, playing games for Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at the likes of Kobe Mainoo playing games for Man United. Like, these men are seeing younger players in the league now playing games. Like, it's not like before where these young men were on the bench all the time, bro. Like, if you're good enough, these young guys are playing now.
They're playing, bro. Like these like, oh, look at the JJ Gabriel one where I don't know if you see, there was a video of him like posing with the camera, and like I think his mom was just kind of taking a photo. You could see he was like visibly a bit upset that he didn't play any minutes, and then obviously he got to play again the game after. But like, even from a young early age, bro, you see all the hype and the gas, and you naturally be like, you know what, man, like, I'm ready. Forget everyone else. I think I'm better than some people here, and that's what happened in the cage. When you play in the cage, you might see the older man there, but you're skipping past them, bro. You're getting through to them. You're not making them. You're thinking, right, I've got naturally more ability than you. Like you might have the physicality, but ability-wise, I've got better ability than you. So Lewis Skelly thinks, yo, I'm better than Zubimendi.
But not only that, man saying he's a little boy at a big club. Arsenal ain't a big club, bro. Like he could play for Arsenal. No, like don't take the piss. But no, but they're not though. Do you know what I mean? Don't take the piss, bro. Like, do not take the piss. You man won 1 league title in 20-something years. You done a Leicester City, bro. And in between that, man never seen you man lift a single trophy, not even a league cup, bro.
On what scale though?
You're not no big club, bro. Man City are a bigger club right now, and Nico O'Reilly's playing week in, week out for Man City, and he's younger than Lewis Skelly, bro. So don't, like, brother, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Nico O'Reilly went and started for England, bro, in a World Cup. Now, so let's not do this big club shit, bro. Like, if you're good enough, you're gonna play, bro. Like, he's good enough to play for your shit club, bro. What are you talking about?
He's good enough to play for them.
If O'Reilly's good enough to play for Man City, then Lewis Skelly's good enough to play for Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't take the piss. It's because you man are going out here spending all these money on foreign players, bro. That's what it is. Because when you look at players like Nkappi and like, he's a good player, but bro, you got food at home, bro. You didn't need to spend that money. You know them ones. But the difference is, at a club like Man United, you will get the opportunity. You're not getting the opportunity at Arsenal.
We're different. We pride ourselves on that, though. Our club, our motto is to give youngsters the chance.
Brother, look at Arsenal, bro. Like, bro, look at the players that they've brought through their system in the last 10, 15 years. Cool, O'Reilly's older, whatever. They're both youths. Either way, look what you man have done, in that time, Saka's washed anyway, but his body's mash up. Smith Rowe,
washed,
like all these man, that none of these man you could say have had a fair crack to even play for your club. There was even a time where what's his name was playing all right. What's the black youth's name that they were playing at right back? Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles,
There's bare times where young players come through at Arsenal and they're decent players and they just don't even get a chance, bro. You know them ones. Like, you look at Ethan as well. Ethan's good enough to play for your club. Madwake's shit, bro. 1 year he's better than Madwake. You can't tell me he's not. Bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's not playing. You know why? Because that's how you man move, bro. It's got nothing to do with
what if it's Arteta though?
Brother, it's got nothing to do with ability and it's got nothing to do with age. Ethan is better than Noni Madwake at everything, bro. So I'm not trying to hear nothing.
I agree. I fully agree, bro. I think it's Arteta, with the whole long ball kind of.
Brother, he's a coward, bro. That's all it is, bro. He don't trust these younger youths. Because he's a coward. This guy's risk averse, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And 100%. He'll pick physicality over football all the time. He's not picking footballers, bro. Because Ethan is way better than Noni, but Noni might track back more. He might run more. So Noni's gonna play, bro. So I'm not trying to hear all this stuff about Lewis Skelly's young and Arsenal's a big club. No, your manager is just shook, bro. And your club do not have, they do not have the history of allowing players to develop young English players. They don't. So man don't want to hear all of this. And this is why these young players will always want to leave you, bro. That's why
I think they did that on the
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, they did that on the Wenger with the whole Wilshere and that and da. But I think with this manager here, I think ultimately he's like, you said it there, risk averse, but not only that, but he's kind of win by any means, bro, at any cost. You feel me? And I think ultimately that then means
but how can you be win at any cost and you barely win? Like, you've been there for 7 seasons, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is season number 8. Man's got 2 trophies. Talk about win at all costs, bro. That ain't win at all costs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man need to cut the crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the brother just started the Champions League final and he's gonna go into the next season and he's not gonna play, bro.
Free Skelly. Come on.
So of course he's gonna be unhappy, bro. Like, let's not take the piss. He's not happy there. Like, there's no way you're happy with starting a Champions League final.
But the reports do say that he's happy though. That's
yeah, but bro, they have to say that though. Do you know what I'm saying? They have to say that. He's not gonna come out and say, "Yeah, I'm fucking fuming. They just went and spent money on another midfielder. I'm not gonna play."
Yeah, internally, because that's what I'm saying. The reports that would have came from somewhere from his camp.
Brother, his mum is his agent, bro. You know them ones there. So
his mum,
think about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the feelings.
That shit don't come from nowhere, Saeed.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's what we were saying this today. You know, like, where would the reports come from when his mum's his agent? You get me? So it's like unless she's got a feeling that, yo, my son's not really happy with the game time, and then that gets put out to someone that she knows that was probably said in confidentiality, and then all of a sudden they've gone to the media and said, yo, can you put this out there that we believe that Lewis Skelly's not happy with what's happening over there? It could be. You feel me?
Brother, there is no way that given starting a final, yeah, and then the manager's brought in another midfielder. That man.
So how many they got now though? So they got Bruno Guimaraes, Eze, Odegaard, Lewis Skelly, and
Zubimendi and Rice, bro. He's not playing.
Oh, 6, yeah, 6. Right.
He's not playing, bro. And fucking Marino. That's 7.
Oh yeah, Marino as well.
He's not playing.
Even though he plays more further advanced, but yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's not playing. Or he's gonna play left back. Do you know what I'm saying? And even left back, they've still got Calafiori and Nkappi as well, bruv. He's not playing, cuz.
Right, man said 7. That's crazy. But the thing is, though, I think this might be the season where he realizes that it may be a January thing. Because you got to remember, there was rumors of us trying to buy him last summer as well, and January as well. And we've been linked with Skelly like for a hot minute now. It's not like it's just come out of nowhere. Like there's a base to it. There's something there, but it just means that when the problem is though, Arteta and Arsenal are clever though. When things start to look like the player wants to leave, they'll drop him in and then say, right, you've started the Champions League.
Yeah, but that's what they always do, and then they give them a new deal. That's what they done with Ethan, bro. Man wanted to leave and new deal and that. Yeah, safe, hold your new deal. Yeah, go out and loan, bro. Now man's sit on the bench. They end up selling him, bro. Like,
yeah, he'll end up leaving though. Ethan will end up leaving though.
Probably
will end up leaving because I think now Darwin's actually gone ahead of him now in terms of pecking order as well. Because now Darwin's the next flavour of the month now in terms of playing style. Yeah, Max Darwin. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's another one ahead of Ethan. So let's not pretend, let's not pretend that ain't a club, that blatantly don't give the young players opportunities. They don't. So there's no grounds. There's no grounds to say that man's gonna play, bro.
I agree. No, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I think the flip side to that is, and if I play devil's advocate, I think right now Arteta's in a position where he's had 6 years without a trophy. I think you can see he's just risk averse. Man has 8 defenders. He plays a style of football where it's a case of get the ball and lump it and let's go down a set piece route. I think right now, this idea of any flair, anything that would make the fans happy, he's like, yo, let me do it by any means necessary, bro. But he took off his main defender, bro, his main attacker, Gyökeres, for Havertz, bro. So that just tells you everything you need to know about what his idea and mentality was.
Yeah, but he don't rate Gyökeres either, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't rate him. Gyökeres is a scrub, bro.
The fan base would sell him right now if they wanted to.
Brother, Gyökeres is a scrub, man. Like, bro, they signed 8 ballers last summer and about 6 of them are duds, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when man are talking about depth, like, it's not depth, bro. Man are just signing duds, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear all that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things where it was a thing where man got linked. The links make sense. It's not the first link.
That's it.
So it's not the first link. So there probably is something in it with Wilcox knowing the youth set up anyway. And obviously us getting Aiden already and Cheeto from them as well, I think.
Cheeto,
and
yeah, Cheeto,
that,
he's going to Cologne now, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get some money for him. And also Aiden and Lewis Skelly are close anyway, you know, like that. So there was probably some discussions and he was like, yo, like I'm kicking ball here. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I think for me, we got to let Aiden Heaven do his work, man. You feel me, like and start to talk. You feel me, and that's what I'm saying. This year, I think he'll stay. But I think if he gets to around January and the game time's looking very peak, bro, and I mean like very peak, bro. That's what I see. You know, maybe some sort of movements in January, bro, because there was, like I said to you, conversation about that and whether he'd have enough game time. Because like I said, he's ready. He's playing in big games, bro. At the age of 19, but like, yo, he's playing some big caliber of games for Arsenal. So we know his potential and what he's about. So yeah, and Man United are looking for that right now. They're looking for a player that can play midfield and left wing. That's why we've been linked with Skelly. Another one is Camavinga, but Camavinga, he don't want to leave, bro. He's just married to the idea of.
Brother, I don't want Camavinga because Camavinga don't want to leave. Any player that don't want to leave their club, I don't want them, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't want any player feeling like they're settling for playing for my football club. You know them ones there. Like, because we're actually a big club. You know them ones. Like we don't need to be spreading cheeks like what their man were doing for Vinicius when he never wanted to play for them. We don't need to be doing that, bro. Do you know what I mean? We're not that kind of football team.
The thing is with Vinicius, though, his position is like, I think it was a case of like, yo, he just doesn't feel valued at Real Madrid. So therefore, let me use Arsenal to make myself feel valued. I don't think Camavinga is in the same boat. Camavinga will not feel valued regardless of whether Man United come in for him or not. You go rot on the bench, man, bro. You go be a bench.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Like, these men don't care about him.
They don't. So
they don't.
The thing is, though, it's like with the Endrick one, like Endrick as well. But what you see, Real Madrid, what they said to him? They said to Rock Nation, where we plan to keep you, and that's that. Like I would have wrote a statement saying, "Nah, bro, what's my plans? What's my
but bro, these men are on bare dough. Do you know what I'm saying? So these men are probably looking at the money.
By the way,
these men are probably looking at the money and saying, you know what, man's cool to just chill here, and also. It's a lifestyle thing for these men as well, bro. They're living in Spain.
You know what?
You know when you're South American, you're living in Spain, everything's just cool. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
bro.
Them man ain't really trying to give that up like that.
You know what? You're spot on, you know. Let me just look La Liga, Real Madrid. I'm going to check their finances right now because, boy, if they're on decent wages, then I understand why they're still there. So Camavinga is on 240,000 a year, euros, 240,000 euros a year. So that's what, about 210, something like that.
Sorry, what you mean a month?
Yeah, and then
not a year, yeah, a month or a week.
80,000 a year,
a month, week. Sorry. You mean?
Yeah, a week. So I say, sorry, my bad. Yeah, a week. So you know what I mean? But like, Endrick's cushy for now, but it's like. He's way better than sitting on the bench behind, like, and I mean, like, Mbappe's played every game, though, of every minute of every game, unless he's injured. You've got this new young Spanish kid that they brought in as well. You know, like, is he going to play enough minutes? Is he? Really?
Brother, in January, he'll be gone again, bro. That's what probably is going to end up happening.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean? He'll get fed up. And then in Jan, he'll probably end up going out on loan again, bro. Like,
well, there you go.
That's what's gonna happen with a lot of these players, bro. You're gonna hear the same stuff. If Camavinga don't leave in this window, in January, you're gonna be hear rumors of him leaving again, bro. Like, it's just the same old shit, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's boring, but it shows you anyway about a lot of these players, bro. Like, we're not living in a time now where footballers don't want to play football no more.
You know what? That's actually a good, like, you know what, like. Yeah, like I feel like it's more of a lifestyle than a passion.
It is. These men don't want to play ball no more, bro. These men wanna pose on social media, go on holidays, and drop all these drone footage videos and shit and just live the lifestyle, bro. These men don't want to play football no more. Why the hell would you want to be a squad player at Real Madrid, bro? Like, if you're someone like Camavinga, he's young, bro. Like, there's no reason, for you to be at Real Madrid now at that age, bro. That's crazy. You want to be going somewhere. You want to be playing football, And the funny thing is, people actually disrespected Neymar, for wanting to go to PSG and have his own fucking team, and be the main guy. But again, in hindsight, bro, it shows that this guy was hungry to play football and to make 100%. A name for himself, because he could have sat there at Barcelona and just stockpiled fucking league titles. He could have easily just been stat padding trophies at Barca. He never needed to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are happy to sit there, not play, make their money. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, bro, like, brother, even the fact that this guy didn't even get selected for the French national team, and he's not embarrassed.
That's it. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. That should be a little warning to be like, yo, like Real Madrid, and it ain't gonna get any easier under Jose Mourinho. If anything, it should have been easier under Arbeloa, under Xabi Alonso when you were at that time, because they're a bit more younger and a bit more, they'll be appreciative of your emotions and how you feel. You think Mourinho gives a shit? Well, you see the way he's talking about Casillas right now. You know what I mean? But like, yo, them man there, bro, that have won everything. He didn't give a shit about what they wanted. So it comes down to like, like you wanting a lot as a footballer, really, you feel me? But I think because now, and I don't know whether the whole idea of how football is now in that aspect of it's robotic and the love of football isn't there for a lot of these footballers, or it just becomes a case of, you know what, I'm on decent money, I'm at Real Madrid, like what more do I want in life? Like they kind of content in a sense. Like, you know what I'm trying to say to you? This is why I rate Spence. Yeah, shout out to Spence. He's gone to Italy. You get me that, bro?
Because he knows he's gonna get minutes there, bro.
Bro,
he's just come off the back of a good World Cup as well. You don't want to be on the bench behind Pedro Porro. Bro.
He's like, yo, get me over there, bro. This is why I rate Ashley Young. Went to Italy when he could have just chilled and just said, you know what, went over there. So I think for me, it's one of them ones. And I kind of like, I lose respect for these footballers because I'm like, I actually rate you, but why don't you rate yourself?
Yeah, but this is it. So everyone's talking about Camavinga's ability. Man don't care about his ability. His mentality is not of a player that should be at a top team. Because if it was, he would have been forcing his way out of that club.
Forcing his way out, bro. He would have been like, yo, listen, you know what, man? I'm out of here. I wanna make a statement, bro. But I think now they've got a lot of players by the balls in the sense that they kind of like just accept where they're at right now. And it's like, no matter what happens, you're gonna have to basically say, you know what, you know what I mean. And then again, it's not even about we're talking 50 million as well. His fee. It's not even as if it's a lot of money. You get me? So yeah, man. I don't know. And to be fair to you, if I'm being honest with you, like
but at that price, there should be teams queuing up to pay that fee, bro. But there's not.
No, absolutely not. You get me? So I think for me right now, if I'm being honest with you, like, I think his injury record is concerning anyway, if I'm being honest with you, man. That would be the biggest concern, because the ability is there, but I think the injuries would have been a big thing for me, that I would have been like, you know what, not sure about that one. So yeah, it's difficult one, but United, like I said to you, United are looking at that right now. That's their whole remit right now, to get 2 in 1 rather than maybe buy 2 signings. They might want to just go and get 2 for the price of 1. Because then you've got a player who can play left back and midfield.
I don't think so, because Camavinga, just because he played left back at Real Madrid, that don't mean he's coming to Man United to play left back. If Camavinga comes to Man United, he's coming to Man United to play midfield and to be one of the main guys. He's not coming to Man United to be no utility man, bro, because you can't sell him leaving Real Madrid, to basically be used the same way Real Madrid used him. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're getting a player from Real Madrid, you have to roll the red carpet out for them. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's no chance. Do you know what I'm saying, that they're doing that? I think people are just bored, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this left back and centre mid combination thing is boredom, bro. Because 1 minute we're linked with David Raum, and then we're linked with that Seizu, and then we're linked with
that's the one I want.
That Selena suit, We've been linked with 3 left backs, 4 left backs if you include Lewis Hall. Now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, we want someone that can do both. But cut the crap, man. Just say you don't know, innit? Just say you don't know. Like, man are just chatting shit, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Man are just making stuff up. Camavinga ain't playing left back at Man United. If Man United sign him, it's lies, bro.
Oh, man. We're just saying it, man. Like, these journalists have finished this summer, man. They are starving, man. Wallahi billah. Like, they've got no clue. They've got no idea. They're doing guesswork. I reckon they're probably watching our channels, you know. Like, real talk. Like, yo, they're probably getting some notes from our channels and that. I'm thinking, you know what? Like, let's see what the YouTubers are saying. What names have they got out there? You know what I mean? And what? Because, bro, it is all guesswork, bro. Like, they have been starved. Like, some of them, these guys have been credible in the past. But now they've been made to look like absolute, like, amateurs, bro. Because they generally just don't have a clue. And right now, they're better off just scrolling through Twitter and just seeing what people are doing out there and saying, you know what, that actually makes sense. So it's being opportunist rather than actual getting information that you believe is from the direct club itself, and you think this is the way they're going. This is what I'm saying. But how can, like, these Twitch streamers, bro, that I see, do you see that Gerard Romero guy? He's got more info at Barcelona. He's like a Twitch streamer, bro. He gets information from the club of all these signings and whatnot. And the next thing you know, I see Fabrizio co-signing him saying, via Gerard Romero. This guy's on Twitch, bro. Like, he's doing what we're doing right now.
But to be fair, it's one of them ones where it's not difficult to do, bro. Like, it's like, you could just have one person. You could have one person that's close to the club or just, do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. Even if they're not close to the club, but you know somebody that knows somebody, you know them ones. Like, you could just know, like, an agent of a player. That it's not a direct link to the club, but it's direct enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you could easily have that, and then straight away, bro, you can just say what you said. So I don't know, bro. I'll be honest. Like, anyone can do that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure, like, if a man wanted some information, man could speak to players' agents and get little bits of info if I wanted to, bro. But it's like, these things are not reliable because, again,
facts.
A lot of the time, you need to understand that just because, you've been given information, that doesn't mean that it's not true, but it could have just been true at the time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? In football, situations change so quickly in football that it could have been true like 2 days ago, and all of a sudden it's not true no more because something else has happened, and now you look like, bro, you were lying. You know that, man?
Exactly. Like, I remember, like, I was in my ITK bag like 2020, bro, and I got told information that Sancho was going to sign on this particular date. And I remember telling the man them, I told people online and that this was like in lockdown. This is a year that we didn't sign him. So 2020. I got told it was going to be happening this day, bro. And it didn't happen. But the information that I got was from his people, like Sancho's people. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and then it didn't happen, bro. Things just don't materialize because you got to remember, something that's hearsay doesn't quantify or put into practice what happens at board level. You feel me? Like, you've got to do things professionally. You've got to then say, right, can we lock this deal in, please? Like, it's got to be locked in. You see how you kind of like lock in your answer when you're in a quiz show. You got to lock it in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, nothing's ever guaranteed in football. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Nothing's ever guaranteed because you can easily be told that, yo, this player definitely signs for this club in the summer, and then something happens, and for whatever reason, there's a market opportunity, someone else becomes available, and all of a sudden the club don't want your player no more. That could have been something similar to what happened with Baleba. Like, I'm sure Baleba was almost like bang on that he was joining Man United, and now it looks like it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I think Yuri said it today as well on his interview that he was meant to sign for Man United twice before he signed. It just didn't happen in the end. Like, there's so many like footballers where they say, like, yo, like, I could have signed. Like Ronaldinho, for example, he says it always on his interview. I could have signed. Jonathan Mikel wore a bloody United shirt, man, and then it didn't happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, man wore a United shirt, bro. Jonathan Mikel. See what I'm saying?
You see what I mean?
You know what I mean, bro? So I think these deals can be materialized, but then also there's a lot of like things that be happening behind the scenes, bro. Like, I would love to know what happens with the Edison situation, man, or whether it happens in a documentary or not, whether they actually tell us the real reason what happened with Edison. My thing is that I do believe the injury situation, that there was a thing where they thought, you didn't tell us he was injured, you know. So out of principle, we're not buying this player. So
I believe that if they really, really wanted him, they would have signed him anyway, blood. I just believe
I agree with that.
It was the perfect opportunity for them to pull out of the deal because Carrick didn't want him, bro. Let look at the two players that we signed. Like the player we signed to replace him don't play nothing like him. So that tells me.
Yeah, that's true.
So that tells me that Michael Carrick, that tells me that Michael Carrick 100% wanted a different profile of player. So I hope
so. I'm glad it's like that though.
But bro, I rate that they are ruthless enough to pull the fucking trigger, and just say, nah, all right, cool, we're not doing this no more, bro. Because, brother, it would have been easier enough, to say, you know what, a deal's in place, like, we're just gonna go through with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to ruin our relationship with Atalanta or something. Because remember, we got Hoyland and Ahmad from them.
Yes.
So we got a good relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact that man risked ruining the relationship with this team, bro, I rate it because they just said, fuck it. Fuck how you feel, like, Carrick don't want him, so we don't want him, kind of thing.
We don't want him, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because that deal was definitely arranged before Carrick came in, bro, because that happened way too quickly, bro. And remember, we were linked with him before, so that was probably a deal, probably from January, they already kind of had that lined up.
Would that have made you, like, think a lot, like, differently about the window if we'd have signed Edison and Santos without Tielemans?
Instead of Yuri Tielemans, bro. Listen, if we had Edison and Santos instead of Tielemans and Santos, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I'm not feeling the same way. Like, Yuri Tielemans is a marquee signing, bro. Like, that's what he is. It's just not marquee money.
Yeah.
Like, Yuri Tielemans is a Cunha signing. It's an Mbeumo signing. It's that level of signing, bro. People are sleeping on it because he costs 35 million. But Tielemans is a big name in the Premier League, bro. He's a big name. And it's not even best of the rest, bro. He's at a European club, bro. It's not like we got him from a Wolves or a Brentford or a Bournemouth. We got man from another European club.
Yeah, like I said, obviously, my opinion was my opinion, but I generally think for me, if you to put it alongside the third midfielder we get, I think that's when I think the excitement can build, because then we get the best of everyone in that midfield three. And I think then it just kind of balances itself out. But if you look at it on paper, Mainu, if you get Bergen, you get Tielemans in, you get Santos in there, you've got a good balance in there. You feel me? We're trying to wait for that third midfielder now. That if that comes, then that will add to what we've got. And I think that's where we're kind of set in that midfield area. It's just a case of now, what's holding everything up? You know what I mean? Like, is it the fee? Because we were talking about on the show before, me, Kaz, and Shells, I don't think he's worth more than 45 million. Like, he's not worth more than 40, 45 million. Why aren't Man United pulling the plug in to go and get him?
Who's that?
Sander Berge.
You know what it is? Like, I wouldn't say that he's not worth that. In this market right now, and off the back of a good World Cup, they could potentially ask for more. You know what I'm saying? They could, because they could look at how much Bruno G's gone for. Do you know what I'm saying? They could also look at how much, like, players like Fernandez, who was relegated, went for. They could easily say, cool, we want 70 million for Sander Berge. They could say it. And they could. To be fair,
got 3 years left of his contract, you know.
But there you go. And Bruno G went for 75 or something. So they could easily say we want 65, 70. Like, bro, we're in a market right now where teams are just making up numbers, bro.
But do you not think, though, that would have been leaked information from Fulham's side, that they have rejected a bid of 40 million, 50 million from Manchester United for Sander Berge? That's the concern for me, is that there's been no bid.
Yeah, but Man United didn't bid for Tielemans or Santos.
Yeah, because a release clause. It was a release clause.
But Santos, there was no bid either, bro. Like, we're not doing this bid thing, bro.
But do you not think with Santos, though, I think for me, you don't even need to negotiate. You get Santos for 48 million, I think that's a reasonable price because
but they would have negotiated that behind closed doors before it became
maybe
for sure. Because United wouldn't have gone straight in with 48 million. United would have gone in lower, and they would have said nah. But it would have been a thing where United wanted to get the deal wrapped up quickly, so they probably called Chelsea and said, "Yo, 40 million," and Chelsea were like, "Nah, 50." Do you know what I'm saying? United said, "All right, cool, like." That's it. Let's wrap this up quickly. 48 in it, +2, no problems. There's probably that. United didn't go in and say, Chelsea, how much do you want for them?
But that's what I'm trying to say. So if arguments per sake here, Manchester United value Sander Berge at around 45 million, I think you would have heard some rumors or some feelers out there that Fulham have rejected a bid from Manchester United for Sander Berge at 45 million. And if it wasn't the case, then I think Sander Berge should have been done by now if he's only costing 45 million. That's the kind of concern I have for me because you're delaying it, but you kind of know what the price is. And if you do have the price,
but maybe he's not. But bro, maybe he's not the first choice, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who's the first choice then? Who do you reckon?
But we don't know because think about it this way.
Yeah.
Them man there, it's not an unlimited pot of money. So they could easily be saying, yo, we're saving our bread, because something might come up and we have to be able to act. You know them ones? Like
Adam Morton.
Exactly. Something might pop up and we need to be able to move. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's risky. It's risky.
No, but it's not risky because if man are saying, yo, Sander Berge, to a certain degree, because of his age and where he's at and the wages he's on, he's kind of always gonna be there.
You know, gonna be available.
That's the way they're looking at it. But they're like, hold on, something might become available, and we have to be able to move, blood, because we can always double back on that.
You can do you get what I'm saying?
So
you can put a bid on deadline day and he would actually sign for Man United.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. They've probably spoken to the player already, and they've got an agreement. What I believe Man United have done, Man United have probably spoken to multiple players, just kind of got a feel as whether they'd be open to joining the club or not. Because we've seen it before with United where them man are negotiating with multiple players, bro. And speaking to multiple players, knowing they're only going to get one.
Yeah, but then also, did they not do the Amrabat deal as well for 10 million on deadline day as well? Was that them or was that?
No, Amrabat was a loan, and that wasn't with
10 million loan.
But this wasn't these lot. That was before. Remember, we got Amrabat and we got
my bad. I thought it was
my man from Dortmund. That was the Glazers and Woodward and them, man.
Fair enough.
And Myrtle and that.
Yeah, my thing is that I hear what you're trying to say. Like they could be going around and say, you know what, who's available, and also the key thing is who wants to join Man United. That's the main thing, right? We want players that want to join Man United, But what I can't compute or can't understand is that if there's a certain price you believe a player is, I'm not saying tell the whole world, but it doesn't scream me that the player's destined to come when reality is it's not a hard enough task to go and get in a Kone who they've got financial issues. Did you hear their manager come out?
Yeah, but bro, here's the Kone thing though. You know what is with the Kone thing? I believe that some people aren't convinced by his injuries. And also,
I heard that.
And also with the Kone situation, I just think that because of the World Cup he had, they're probably asking for more money now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo, this is madness.
That's what I think. Do you know what I mean? Because before the World Cup, they were talking about 40 million euros.
Easy.
And then all of a sudden, man's hearing 60s and that.
60. Because you know what, though? He actually performed higher than Tchouaméni, and Tchouaméni wasn't
that
great.
But the problem with that is now man's agent and the club are probably seeing dollar signs now, innit? Because they're like, hold on, he's a lot more important to France than we thought he would be. Yo, we can ask for more money now.
We can ask for more money. But
and then man are like, don't want to do it because the thing is, we can get it's so easy for Man United fans to get annoyed that certain teams are not going for certain players, but bro. Nobody's going for these guys. So there's got to be more to it because Kone's not being linked with no one. It's not like
it's only us and Liverpool. But Liverpool
and even Liverpool, the links aren't even like
they're not like concrete. Yeah, they're not concrete. Yeah.
Like but these man, the links are not there. The same with Wharton, yeah. Like the Wharton links are light, bro. Like with everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? They're light. Even the Alex Scott things, they hotted up with Chelsea for a little bit and then they've died again, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that just shows you that everyone is being super careful with how they're spending their money. Liverpool are trying to do this Barcola thing because they're desperate for a marquee because they lost Salah. That's the only reason why. Yeah. Other than that, they're not spending money, bro. Like, and look at their signings so far.
Big time. They're getting bombed like 140 million. So,
but bro, look at their other recruits, bro. Do you know what I mean? The left winger that they got never cost no bread. Do you know what I'm saying? And then fucking that scrub centre back that they brought in didn't cost no bread. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro,
they're not spending money.
The coping that they're doing for Araujo is crazy,
brother. They're not spending no money, Saeed, bro. So it shows you that this market is not like a normal market, bro. No, like loads of teams.
But what? Yeah. But
loads of teams are not doing much, Saeed. When you actually look at the activity, Arsenal have only brought in Bruno G, bro. They've only brought him in. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like we know that they want a left winger. We know that they want one, but the market's not good. They get linked to Pedro Neto, bruv.
Yeah, it's dark, bro. It's dark, bro. Like
Pedro Neto, he's left-footed. I can't even believe. I don't even like why, bruv. Like it's not even making sense. They've already got Saka and Madueke. They're gonna get another left footer.
Bro, but even Man City going for him is a bit dark as well. I can't lie to you. Like, I don't understand why Man City are even after him, bro. So you might as well keep Savinho, bro. Younger. And he has a little bit more flair about him, even though I don't think he's great anyway, Savinho. But he's got a little bit more kind of like substance to him. Listen, I hear you on the market in terms of everyone's being tentative. You feel me? Like even like the whole situation with Enzo Fernandez, like City want to sign him, but then they don't want to sign him for the amount of money that Chelsea are asking for.
I think Enzo ends up staying at Chelsea, man, and I think Rodri ends up staying at City as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. Listen, Man United, I think for me, going to end up. I've kind of almost like come to terms with now that Man United are going to end up with 2 transfers this summer ending. That's going to be the left back and the midfielder.
I agree.
So
I don't think we're in for an attacker,
idea
bro.
That we get more is listen. I've tried my best. You know what I mean? I wanted 4. I think we should be getting 4, but I think when I'm looking at time right now, we've got 3 weeks left of the window. I think we'll end up with 2.
We're getting 2 more, bro. Like 4 altogether, and that's calm, bro. And I think that's about the average amount that we bring in anyway.
Yeah,
because we brought in January before. Thingy was in January.
That gets you top 4. And again, I think that was always the aim anyway. You feel me? Like, but the thing is though,
it depends on who the 2 are, bruv.
Yeah, but you see me, my whole thing is that you see with this current ball, what I'm noticing is that I think there's going to be a demand on how we press as well. And I feel like I'm not saying we're going to be running around like headless chickens, like Klopp style, but you are going to be having a lot of physical demand on this United team now. And I think with that, you're going to get a bit of injuries.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all, bro. If you look at how we press
3 games a week, trust me.
If you see how we press in the first phase, we don't always press like that, bro. We press like that in waves.
You don't always, but I think with the accumulation of games added to the style that we play and we want to play on the front foot, you leave yourself exposed in a sense that if you do have an injury, then you just need a bit more cover in them certain areas. And that's why I would have liked for more. But if you're being honest with you, with the way we've been doing right now and the transfer and the amount of time that has passed, I have to come to terms with United are going to buy 2 more. And that is going to be, hopefully, a midfielder that can support what we've got right now and a left back.
Yeah, but bro, that's all man need, bro. The way we keep the ball, man, talk about the press. The press is only one part of the game. The way we keep the ball, we're going to be doing a lot less running, than we were doing under Ruben Amorim because we actually keep the football, bro.
No, you 100%. That's
4 signings in this window, 3 midfielders and a left back is enough, bro. Especially if Rashford is going to stay, bro. We got more than enough in attack, bro. Like everyone talking about buying strikers. We bought 3 attackers last window. Why do we need another one, bro?
You know what it is? It's more of a natural striker, isn't it? it's better to have like a natural striker than a striker that
Why? Because we play our best football with Brian up front, bro. Like, look at the goal that he scored against PSG. Look at the way that him and Ahmad pressed together, yeah? We look better with him than with Sesko. Why do we need another one? Like, we don't. Like,
no, because you know what it is, bro? Because I believe there's going to be times in the season where you're not always going to play that sort of style. You're going to have someone that is going to be able to be a fox in a box.
Yeah, and we got Benji for that.
Say that again?
And we got Sesko for that.
That's what I'm saying. But obviously, Sesko, if he's not, available in a time where, the manager don't want to use him, or he could be injured, or he's not available, you've got a different sort of option if you do need to do that.
If he's not available, we've got Brian that can play down the middle, and we've got Cunha that can play down the middle. He plays down the middle for Brazil, bro. People are doing way too much.
I agree. Tired. But I think it's in Brazil, though, he drops in the pockets, he goes out wide. He doesn't necessarily stay up front, though. He actually kind of like flirts around and does what he needs to do. You feel me? Then, and then they use Vinny and whoever to kind of interchange and overlap or whatnot. So listen, it all depends on what we do anyway. Like I said, it's not the pressing area. I just would like to see someone replaced and someone kind of fill the gap if Joshua Zirkzee leaves. And then after that,
if Joshua Zirkzee leaves, we don't need to replace him, brother. I'll be honest, yeah. I think people are doing too much. People want more than 6 attackers, bro. 7 attackers. No other team ain't got 7 attackers, bro. Like, people are taking a piss, man. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be real. It's an absolute piss take that people think we need more attackers, bro. Like, it's a piss take. Bro, we literally just signed 3, bro.
I think for me, cool. If you believe, like, on paper, I agree with you. You look at that, you think, you know what? Mbumo, Cunha, Rashford.
Brother, on paper, Sesko, we got the most depth in the whole league in attack, bro. A man want more, paper, bro. Like, it's crazy.
But I just think for me, like for like is also sometimes good as well. You lose a player like Zirkzee, someone that could just do Sesko's job if he's not been used or he's injured, just to go in there, I think could be an option as well. But like I said to you, I don't think he's at the priority right now for Man United, nor do I believe it's going to happen anyway. It's something that we could go in the market for. And to be honest with you, what the reports are saying, if you believe the reports as per se, is that Man United are looking for an attacker in that department. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think they are.
But someone else.
I think they're only looking for an attacker depending on what happens, bro. I think they in the back of their mind, yeah, they were still banking on moving Rashford on, bro. Think about it, yeah. Them man would have thought, yeah, that Barca were gonna take that the option on Rashford. 100%, and they didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So I believe that they thought they was getting that money from Rashford. That money from Rashford's not there no more. So that's money out the transfer budget. You know them ones. And it's just like them man thought we was getting money through Ugarte. He got injured. So that's money that we supposed to get that we didn't get. So that's at least 60 million, yeah, that we probably thought we was gonna get that we don't no longer have. Do you get what I'm saying? So
that's people need to use
people need to use their common sense. 60 million's a player. So I don't believe we're gonna buy an attacker unless we get bread for Rashford, and we're not getting bread for Rashford.
Nah, he's staying, bro. See him and Rio, man. They did the co-sign, man. That man,
I didn't see. I watched the Rio interview that was on the United thing. I didn't see no Rashford chat on there.
No, it was on his own personal channel. Him and Rashford linking up and that. Because he knows, isn't it? Rio's not like scolding them, man. Like, yo, do you know what I mean? Like, it's the one thing about Rio, even though I think sometimes he can do a little bit too much, is that he don't really like do the whole negativity thing like the Scholes and Keane and them man do. You know what I'm saying? And all of that.
But them man, they are just bitter, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them, man. I can't lie to you, bro. This is what I keep saying, man. They might be legends like behind me and that, like as a footballer, yeah, but like as a pundit, it's actually bad to watch. It's bad to listen to. There's no analysis behind it. It's just kind of I don't know, but I feel like they've been told to say it, you know, like, because why would you go and get a Bolton fan and a comedian to be sat with you on a football show? Like, I think he's the mediator because them man don't know how to. They need someone to mediate.
Yeah,
but it's like, bro, you know what they want though, like, because it's like they want the sound bites, and I'm like, yo, you don't need to do that, bro. You're not even that charismatic anyway, Scholes and Nicky, but
this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, there was nobody, there was nobody sitting there screaming, right, we need a Paul Scholes podcast.
We don't need it, exactly. We don't need it.
Man's never been a football personality, bro. He's one of my favorite Man United players of all time, bro.
All
Do you know
time,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But man wasn't known for his personality, so like no one was screaming for this.
No one in the right world wanted a Paul Scholes Nicky Butt podcast. Like nobody. You know what I mean? And if they did, yeah, I bet you they're regretting it now because they're like, oh man, you know what? It's actually not that bad. You feel me? You know what I'm saying to you? João Palhinha's gone to Aston Villa.
Sorry?
João Palhinha is agreed personal terms with Aston Villa. So, yeah, man, like I said, bro, I always say like the 92 year is 2008 over 92 team.
100%. You could tell the energy is just different. Even when you look at the likes of Berbatov and all these guys, the way these men move are different. They move like they want to see the club do well. The guys before,
bad
the guys before, they move like they ain't trying to see the club improve, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want their man to be stuck.
Only Beckham's the only one out of that I say, you know what, like, he's got a bit of integrity and he's like, you know what, he's actually not that bad. He actually wants us to do well. The rest of them, bro, I can't stand them, bro. I swear down. Yeah, I mean, was it 2008 team? Like, obviously, the boys with Carrick and that, but even then, they'll keep it real, man. And they won't kind of say like, yo, you know what I'm trying to say, like, and purposely be against like what's going on, bro. Like the whole thing with the Lisandro Martinez for the Manchester derby, that didn't make sense at all. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? And all of a sudden, Lisandro Martinez destroyed him. You feel me? So, and then you got Roy Keane, who I just don't understand. Like, for me, it's like Sky know what they're doing with Roy Keane. You feel me? Like, he's there to kind of peddle that old school mentality. When reality is,
he's bitter because he got kicked out the club. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I agree.
I mean, they've got Roy Keane to do this devil's advocate thing, bro. It's dead, bro. You know what I mean?
Dead, bro.
Like the whole thing's dead. I don't really care what any of them man are saying, bro. Honestly, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people were saying that Scholesy was like having a dig at Yuri and that. I didn't even watch the clip because I saw it on my timeline. And I just ignored it because I was like, bro, I really don't care what man says, bro. He gets it wrong 99 times out of 100 anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, nobody actually cares, bro. Like, I'm not bothered with all these things, bro. The thing is with Man United, what I'm starting to see right now is that regardless of who people support, everyone's got something to say in it. And you know what it is? I think Man United fans are underestimating Man United, and the rivals are underestimating Man United. That's fine. I mean, that's completely fine, bro. Like, I actually feel good, in the situation that we're in, because bare teams are overlooking us. You know what I mean? And it's going to take one or two teams to get
they'll always do that. Yeah.
One or two teams are going to get thumped in the face real early, then all of a sudden people are going to realize that we're not fucking about. So it's all right. You know what I mean? Because it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Bro. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen fairly soon, bro. Do you know what I mean? Bare man are underrating us. So cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Man are going to see it, bro. Because man are overrating everyone else's manager, underrating ours. Do you know what I mean? Overrating everyone else's players, underrating ours. Like I said, Yuri Tielemans is a marquee signing, bro. Man are gassing up Bruno G. Man are gassing up Tonali. Man are gassing up Anderson, bro. He's better than all of them. And he was the cheapest one. But again, man don't want to talk about that because it's us, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If Arsenal got Yuri Tielemans for 35 million, bro, they'll be worshipping the signing. If Liverpool signed him for 35, they'll say, oh my days, what a coup that was. That's what they'll be doing. If it was Tottenham, they'll be like, how have they got him for 35 million and that he might be XYZ? Bro, Tonali's not better than Yuri Tielemans, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of them ones where people are going to say what they're going to say. Man said better than Bruno G's madness. Bro, it's not madness, bro. It's facts. This is the captain of Belgium, a team that's got Kevin De Bruyne and fucking Thibaut Courtois in it, bro. Bruno Guimaraes, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? He's a good Premier League player.
You know what it
is?
That's it. It just comes down to with United. Like, I feel like even when, for example, last year when we went on that run, like, people didn't really give character the credit he deserved when he was in that one game a week. Like, we're gonna find out with Liverpool and Tottenham. Chelsea and Tottenham, whether they do the same. It's not. You know, you got to go and beat Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham all in a row, and United didn't get the credit they deserve because it was like,
we're never going to get the credit because here's the thing,
yeah, man.
You know what's funny? You know what's so funny about Man United? This is how we know, yeah, that we're the real team in this country is because man talk like we're shit. And then when we smoke teams, it's no big deal to no one because they know we're supposed to do it.
For real.
They know we're supposed to do it, bro. You know the ones that no one's surprised when we smoke teams, bro, because they know that's who we are, bro. You have to look at how teams actually respond to what we do, bro. Every time we do something, no one's really surprised, bro. They're not surprised because this is who we are, bro. You get what I'm saying? So people like to talk shit and like to play us down, but as soon as we do something that on paper is really good, no one cares because they know that that's what we're about. Deep down, they know, bro. Like most of the time, man chat shit about us. It's out of fear that we actually wake up and we start doing what we was doing again.
Bro, if they catch me winning the Premier League, bro, I swear down, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Man need to win this Premier League.
We smoked everyone last season. And everyone was doing the 1 game a week gimmick, bro. Arteta had one game a week for 2 seasons in a row and finished 8th, bro. What are you telling me? Fucking 8th, blood, you Arsenal pussyos. And guess what? We wasn't hearing 1 game a week. We wasn't hearing 1 game a week when it was you lot, because you were still shit. You know them ones. And all of a sudden, because it's us, all of a sudden it's a big deal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a big deal now. You know what I mean? You man chatting shit, bro. We're not the first team in the history of the Premier League to have 1 game a week. But we're the first team. We're the first team to beat the living shit out of all of our rivals back to back to back to back. That's why no one can believe it. We beat the living shit out of everyone, bro. Most points accumulated in the league since Carrick came. Most goals scored since Carrick came. What are we talking about? That's the reason why man are doing the 1 game a week, because you're trying to belittle what we did, bro. You're trying to belittle it, bro. That's what you're trying to do.
But now the goalpost has changed now. Now it's
swinging.
You know, now it's, well, let's see what they do now when it's 3 games a week. You know what I mean? So that'll be the conversation now. But what happens if Man United actually do well next season? Yeah.
Brother, we are going to do well.
Yeah.
It's just what well looks like.
That's what I'm saying to you. Well, when we do well next year, you got to remember the goalposts will be, well, you got to do it for another season. That's what the goalposts will move. You get me? So I think, you know what it is for me?
Moving the goalpost, Saeed. All we can do, yeah, is start to pick up trophies so man can't deny us, because man are gonna try and deny us and chat shit anyway, because this is what these man do. These man are haters.
Give me an FA Cup. Give me actually the double. Give me the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and then get me a strong finish in the league. You feel me? High points.
I hear it, bro. I'm with you.
Give me that, bro. I think
that
for me, if we want to do like early predictions, give me that, bro. Give me as high as finish as I can. Because like I said to you, the season is gonna be a wild season, and then give me an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup, bro, and that'll be a nice, solid season, bro. Because then that means for me, back-to-back continuation of what we've been doing, and that ain't happened, bro. Man said Champions League, Prince, you need to chill, man. Like, we need to take baby steps, bro. So you get me, like that right there is something that we could go and do, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, like we need to show it for 2 seasons, innit? You get me? And then we can be like, you know what? We're on the right trajectory. You get me? That's where United should be going.
But bro, we're already on the right trajectory, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just need to keep it. We just need to keep it going. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But we are 100% on the right trajectory, and this is why
the UCL one is a favorable draw, and then it's like, you know what I mean, and whatnot. You got,
but this is why people need to chill, Saeed, bro. Because the truth is, yeah, if you look at how we were playing. If you look at how we were playing last season, we've carried that into pre-season. I would argue that in pre-season, the football's even better now than it was last season.
Yeah.
We've improved the squad. And we've still got work to do in improving the squad. However, if we could replicate how we were playing last season in next season, a good season is guaranteed anyway. Like, I don't know why people are forgetting the level that we were playing at, yeah, and how we were getting wins last season, bro. Like, we was beating everyone, bro. Like, we lost 2 games. That was it. Do you know what I mean? If we put together the same run in terms of ratios, yeah, we're winning something next season, bro. So I don't know why people are going on like improving the squad and also having more time with this manager is not going to improve our situation. It is, bro.
You know what it is, though?
Our squad is settled, bro. Man want to bring in 6-7 players again. We don't need to bring 6-7 players. We just need to improve in vital areas, bro.
Rants is giddy.
Nah, but bro, it's not even about that. Man just need to improve in the right areas, and we've started to do that.
No, I agree. You know what it is though, Rants, yeah? You have to still prepare for a season that can go different ways. And obviously that has to come with the squad being balanced and being ready to kind of find a solution for anything that comes towards them. And
but the squad's already balanced, right, bro.
No, I'm not saying it's not balanced, bro. I'm saying
we just need more depth. We
don't know what's going to happen when we see. Obviously, pre-season looks good, amazing. But when you kick the ball in the Premier League and you go against something and there's trials and tribulations, how do you react to something?
How you react to trials and tribulations, bro? You give the ball to one of your good players and they stick it in the fucking top corner. That's how you react.
Listen, I hope you're right.
We saw it last season. What happened against Liverpool, bro? 2-0 up.
I agree.
Conceded 2 goals. We could have, but under Ruben Amorim, we would have fallen apart. What did we do? Slap them in the back of their head and said, bro, we doing, man. Run me the 3 points. Get out of it.
Yeah.
That's what we did. Under Michael Carrick here, the personality that we're showing under this manager is different, bro. Do you know what I mean? We've shown character. Like, bro, even that PSG game, we were down after fucking almost immediately,
yeah.
Brother, we settled down and we steadied the ship and we absolutely, bro, we were all over them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't let that conceding of the goal make us fall apart, bro. And that's happened so many times under previous managers where we concede a goal and then we're shell-shocked. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen it. So we're actually starting to see now, that this team are starting to have a bit more personality, a bit more belief in what they can do. We're not getting rattled now the way we used to get rattled before.
No, I agree. I agree with you. What I'm saying to you is that I hear your like the way you're looking at Man United right now, and I think it's amazing. I agree with you. Like, you can see the different characters to Man United. You can see now that they're a bit more stronger in terms of their mentality now. They don't just give up or whatnot. I'm just saying, next season, you just got to find little things where if you do lose, how do you react to it? How do you react to 2 games a week? How do you react to kind of squad rotation? How do you react to the balance in midfield? Who do you go with? Who works with what personnel? Does Carrick find a solution quickly? These are all little things that you will have to be tested this season, and therefore they could be a problem next season. But right now, Carrick has shown from January, he's actually got the most points in the season. He's actually got the most points.
Yeah, but this is the point. And like what Gavin's saying, bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. That we've shown multiple times, we've shown character under this manager away from home at Arsenal.
No, I agree.
Equalizer, bro. Put their man to the sword. Done the same thing against Liverpool. Like, bro, there's been little signs of things that could go wrong, adversity, and we've kept pushing, we've kept plugging away, and the thing is, we're playing with a bit more control now. Yuri Tielemans and Santos has added more control. More control equals more pressure on the other team, equals more chances created, equals more goals, bro. We're going in the right direction. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But people are over-exaggerating, what needs to be done at this football club. They're over-exaggerating.
Would you say I would like them to get a midfielder,
get a midfielder and a left-back, Saeed, and then next season, you're looking at sorting out the defense. Do you know what I'm saying? Then next season, you get a couple centre-backs, and the squad's looking absolutely stacked then. It's looking stacked. It's looking stacked, bro.
You know what it is, though? The centre-back's a weird one because there's been a few days, like you said Lucimi, innit? I said that Ordenes guy. After that, I'm not going to lie to you, the centre-back market isn't great, but that's why you'd hope that Ineos have their own kind of like database as to what they feel could fit into that mold, because it does look like it needs another experienced centre-back, you feel me, in there. But then again, I mean, De Ligt, the way he's training right now, like maybe he could be sooner back than we thought. I thought it could be a case of, you know what, he's back by October, but it looks like he's training with a bit of freedom now, and he's doing a bit of light training as per se.
Alessandro's training, so I thought he was injured, but he looks like he's fit to start the season as well. So I don't know, bro. It's just one of those things. I'm not worried about these things, bro. I'm not worried about these things. I think you can't go into a season, worrying about what ifs, bro. Like, that ain't the way to live life, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Like everyone's going into this season saying, "Oh, what if this happens? What if that?" Then we'll have to fucking work it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember going into a Premier League season, looking at Man United squads and saying, "No, but what happens if this player gets in? What if this gets?" Bruv, who fucking cares? That's why you got a squad, man. Like I'm not even trying to hear all that crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, who cares? Honestly, bro.
No, but the thing is, you can't say who cares because you still have to.
Nah, bro, I'm saying it, bro. Like I just watched them pagans, fucking put Marino up front, and this guy turned into R9, bro. A fucking midfielder, bro. Do you know? Because they had no other choice, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when shit goes against you in the season,
you got to figure it out.
You just got to figure it out, bro.
Do you think though with Michael Carrick here, and again, like I said to you, we enjoy the sort of football he's been playing now. Now there's a different sort of pressure now next season in terms of continuing that from the start. Do you think Michael Carrick's got that in his locker though as well? That
bro, I think Michael Carrick is fine.
We haven't seen it go other way. We've seen it go upwards. Now that if for example we do have a bit of a dip in form, are you confident with Carrick though that he's got another side to him that can, get us to the next level?
Bro, Michael Carrick has shown, as a manager and a player that nothing phases him, bro.
Yeah, again, of course.
Like, man don't need to worry about Carrick's temperament. Man don't have to worry about nothing. And remember, it's not just Michael Carrick. He's got a number 2 there that has been to European Cup finals. Do you know what I mean? For club and country. Like the man's got experience beside him. He's not.
I hear it.
Brother, he's not there by himself, bro. Like, man needs to understand that he's fine. I don't know. People are going on, People are talking about Michael Carrick like man's a complete novice, Like he's not a complete novice. Brother, he's been coaching for long enough, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lie, bro. Man are looking at, when I look at all the other managers, when I look at like Vincent Kompany, my man went from fucking, obviously he was at Anderlecht. My man was at Burnley. Do you know what I'm saying? Now he's at Bayern Munich.
Bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? My man went from, Carrick's gone from, people forget that Carrick was here with Jose. So Carrick was there with Jose, there with Ollie, went to Middlesbrough, and then came back here and done an interim job in between that, and then came back here. Man are going on like this is his first job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't his first job, bro. This ain't his first rodeo. Like, there's not many things that can prepare you for coaching Man United, but he's been a part of the coaching staff at Man United for years. He's got enough experience. Even though he wasn't the main guy, he's been here. Do you know what I mean? Arteta went straight from not fucking managing a team, and now people are talking about him like he's something special, bro.
Even like the thingy manager, the Newcastle manager as well. Like I know he's done stuff in the Saudi league and that, but really and truly, he's another one that's is 38, young, and obviously the way that they're talking about him and hyping him up, you would have thought he was the next big thing. But reality is, he's a new guy as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but bro, this is what I mean. Man. People are treating Carrick like he's some kid, bro. Like he's pissing me off. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's got way more experience than people are giving him credit for. And people don't scrutinize other managers the same way they're scrutinizing our manager. They don't do it. They don't do it. He's got enough experience. And on top of that, he's a great manager and he's got good players, bro. Like most of the time, when you coach the top teams, man management is the most important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can you motivate your players? And then the players do the rest for the most part, bro. They do. When you've got good players, we've got good players, bro, in every fucking position.
That's why he needs to be back. The last two positions, he needs to be backed. That's what I'm hoping. This is why, for me, I'm more frustrated, Rants, is that I believe for once, there's a manager that's actually come in and tried something different, not done something that's already been done before, and also actually has been there, done it. The players like him. That's why I'm like, yo, Ineos, don't penny pinch. Go and get him the final 2 positions, if you believe that they are left back and a centre back, which you said give it to the end of the window, and we are. But again, as week go past, we can only speak on what we see right now. And right now, it's another week since the last show we had, and there's not been any movement. I just think for me, it would be a shame if United went into the season with not them two positions being filled. It would be
they're gonna fill them, bro. And you know what?
I hope so.
They're gonna fill them. If they don't fill them, then by all means, people can talk. Then we can crash it on the owners. I'll be at the front of the queue. However, these men have shown, that they're backing him because they got him two players in the mold that he wanted, bro. He didn't want Edison, bro. So bro, if he wanted an Edison type player and they pulled the plug on Edison, they wouldn't have got two passers, bro. Like they've got two players that are nothing like Edison, bro. So please believe. I also think though, Carrick didn't want Edison.
But I also think though as well though, as much as we're giving praise to Ineos, they've also done the bare minimum as well. Like they bought in two midfielders that, hold on a minute, that were already going to be needed. If the signing, if you want to talk about quality of signing, yes, they've gone for Tielemans and Santos. Yeah, cool, they've dropped it.
But it's not bare minimum. Imagine they overpaid for two players that weren't good enough.
No, but then obviously we'd crash it on them. We'll say, yo, listen, that's not right. You feel me? That's why I said that the Mateus Fernandes and the Anderson weren't worth the price. We had to move on away from him. Now it's a case of, I don't want us to also be like, yo, like they've also done the bare minimum in that they've bought in the two midfielders in a rebuild that was already needed free. Now it's a case of getting the two, because for me, I almost think the two that we get now might be more important than the two we have right now.
I don't think they're more important, but what they do is
for them to be balanced.
I don't think they're more important, but I think that the last two is the difference between me saying top 3 in trophy or title charge. That's the difference. Do you know what I'm saying? If they went and got me Lewis Hall, and a Premier League proven midfielder, whether it's Sander Berg or something like that, if they got me Lewis Hall and Sander Berg, I'm looking right up the table now. I'm not looking at top 3 no more. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but
that's what I'm trying to say to you.
It depends on what the last two signings are. Do you get what I'm saying? If the last two signings are a third midfielder, that's just a body, and a left back that's not going to be a main left back, he's going to be an understudy to Luke Shaw, then all of a sudden I'm looking at top 3, top 4 again. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think it changes everything. I swear down, bro. Like,
but it doesn't. It doesn't, because I think we're getting top 4 anyway. Yeah, I want Europe and a trophy regardless of who we bring in. Do you get what I'm saying? Big facts. If they bring in 2 serious ballers now, I'm dreaming of winning this league, bro. Because we have the squad to win the league if you get 2 serious ballers now.
So now you're with me, Rants. You're with me.
No, but it's 2. It's only 2.
But I know what I'm saying to you is that you see where my frustration is. The difference between what you just said there, top 4 minimum versus, why can't we go and do more? This is where my frustration, because I don't look at the rest. I'm like,
but Saeed, they're trying to be surgical.
But what I try to be, we just do it and we can be there.
No, but Saeed, listen. If these men are saying, I'm keeping an eye on the market because I want to make sure that I make the right decision, bro, I'm never really gonna criticize anyone in life, for trying to do the right thing, bro, even if it means that it takes a little bit longer, bro. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes when you rush things, you end up missing out, bro. It happens all the time in life, bro. You try to do things too quickly.
Let me stop you there. I think for me, that is something that I would urge someone at the start of a process to not risk take and allow yourself to see what's in front of you. If I said to you, Rants, now, if there's a moment for Man United to take a risk and go above and beyond, would you not say to them, if you had the advice and you sat with Wilcox right now, would you not say to him, why don't we just take the risk and right now, more than ever, with the net spend that we have right now? The net spend, Rants, is 33 million.
Yeah, but Saeed, listen to what I'm saying though, because what you're saying, I understand the energy, where the energy comes from, but what I'm saying is, if they, for instance, they rushed and they spent 85 million on my man, on Fernandes, when Santos was available and Tielemans was available. If we spent 85 million on Santos, I mean on Fernandes, and then Arsenal signed Tielemans for 35 million, and you knew that we could have got Tielemans, you're pissed. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother, like the way you see it is if they overspend on players and then they flop Carrick, then man are gonna say they shagged Carrick, bro. That's what they're gonna say, bro. Like they have to do their due diligence. Because if they buy Carrick players, but they buy him the wrong players, then people are saying, oh, but they didn't back the manager properly. They didn't get him the right players. So I think it's more important to get the right players, Saeed, because we've overspent and got the wrong players before, and we're still paying for it now, bro. Sancho's contract just ended, bro.
Okay, cool. So I, even I said to the stream before, say we were offered a player like that was a dud. I would rather not buy a player than buy a dud that would actually throw the mechanic, like what I mean, throw the kind of like what we've been doing out of the way. Like we've been buying some good transfers, right? My thing is, where do you draw the line of like you're doing your research and you're waiting to see whether they're good enough or not, and for the right price? Like as you draw to the window, I'm not saying panic. But I'm saying, where do you draw the line of Man United having to look at what the price is versus understanding that, right, okay, cool. We've got a player there, pay the money. Do you get what I'm saying right now? If you see Sander Berge with 1 week to go, but you're still debating whether to pay, where do you draw the line of pay the money? That's what I'm saying to you. You get me?
I hear it, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And Musa, there has to be a point where we draw the line, but I'm sure they know where that point is, Musa.
Okay, we're not that's there what I'm saying yet. To you. We're gonna have to find out.
We're not there yet because everyone. Liverpool, like I said, Liverpool been negotiating for Barcola for like a whole month, bro. Like, and it's still not done.
That's different, though. That's different.
No, it's not different. The point is, they're not in a hurry, and they haven't been in a hurry. So everyone,
but they don't believe he's worth 140 million though.
But it doesn't matter. Like if they don't believe he's worth 140 million, they could have walked away time ago then. Because if it was Man United, you lot would be saying, "Oh, why are we wasting our time with him? This is the young saga all over again. Why don't we just go and get someone else?"
That would have been tiring. I hear it.
Yeah, but because it's Liverpool, man ain't got the same energy, bro. Like you need to look at what everyone else is doing, bro. For the most part, like. Nobody's running around and spending money because everyone's slyly waiting to see what's going to happen because there's always something that happens in the market.
Yeah, of course.
And then there's a massive domino effect. And we want to make sure that we can get involved if and when that happens. And if it doesn't, I'm sure there'll be players there that they know they can get the deal wrapped up quickly. Like even the Spanish youth we got linked with, it's a release clause thing. Do you know what I'm saying? The Belgian youth is probably a release clause thing as well. Like, if you know what players got, the same with Buwadi and City, bro. Them man have been talking to this youth since the World Cup, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know why people are going on like we're the only team that's kind of having a look at the market and seeing what's going on. We're all having a look. But when it's Man United, man are saying, but maybe we're not doing nothing. Brother, as it stands right now, the first 2 games of the season, we don't need 2 signings to win those. We don't.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not looking at this team saying this team's not ready to start the season if we don't get these players in before the first ball is kicked. Brother, what? Even no matter who we sign now, even if we signed Wharton and fucking Lewis Hall, for instance, even if we signed them
2 games,
even if we signed them right now, they're not playing those games.
They're not
starting those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they haven't been a part of the preseason. So what difference does it make, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're still gonna start the season.
Probably you're gonna start preseason with Mason Mount in midfield,
Nah, it's gonna be Santos and Tielemans in the midfield. Mason Mount won't start. He went off injured.
Santos, Tielemans.
Yeah, and Bruno. That's what's starting.
You can win them games.
Even if we signed Wharton or Sander Berge, it's Santos and Tielemans are starting the season with Bruno.
Yeah, so I hear you on that one.
It doesn't matter. So the 2 players that come in are not starting anyway, bro. There's no urgency. We can afford to wait, make sure that we've got money, and then on top of that, all the other man might have spent their money already. So now you can't even really rival man for these things because we got bread and you don't. You know them, man. So it's one of them. Let them man spend their money, bro. Once Liverpool drop that 140 million on Barcola, they're out the window. Them man are talking about Adam Wharton. So what? You're going to spend, 85 million on Wharton and 140 million on Barcola? No, you're not.
Wharton, we're coming for him next summer, man. Next summer, we're going to have to collect Adam Wharton. And even then, you don't know.
We just need to relax.
Let's wait and see.
I understand.
I'm part of wait and see crew now, man. Wait and see FC now. Let's do it.
Bro, I understand people are impatient, Saeed. But the truth is, whoever comes through the door now ain't starting the season anyway, bro. Do Do you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if they come in on the last day.
Yeah, but we need them as well. You get me? Like that would be amazing to have as well. But I do think hear what you're saying. But like I said to you, man, let's see, man. Let's see. You feel me? Like let's predict. Should we predict a transfer by next week? Then I reckon a transfer next week.
We don't need to keep doing this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man said, Rashford fucked up our plans, bro. Rashford came. Nobody. Barcelona didn't want to sign him. And Ugarte got injured. So those are two players we thought we was gonna get money for that we're not getting money for now. So it's one of them ones where, as much as we can say Rashford fucked up our plans, Rashford coming back doesn't make our attack weaker, bro. It just gives us another option,
bro. Yeah, I reckon. Listen, I think he'll add to the. I just, for me, you know what it is. It's just more the package of Marcus Rashford that I just don't like, bro. You get me? Like him coming back and him.
We've got Steve Holland that's worked with him with England, and we've got Michael Carrick that's played with him and managed him before. So if anyone can keep him on the straight and narrow, it's these man. Even if it's just till January or if it's till the end of the season, bro. I don't think his attitude's gonna be a problem. I don't.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think for me, if there's anyone, it's Steve Holland, Carrick, bro. Like they're the perfect two role models. And maybe I think there's his old under 18s coach as well is there as well. So man.
Bro. So like I'll be honest, like we need to flip the mentality from looking about what players aren't giving us, and look about what they can give us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
That's what we need to look at. And truth be told, it's like it's just another player that can add goals to the team. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm with you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So even we know he's not going to start week in, week out. We're not going to have to rely on him. But if we close the window with all the attackers we've got now, say Josh don't leave, and we've got him, we've got Rashford.
It's not the biggest concern.
We've got Ahmad, we got Cunha, we got Sesko, we got Mbermo, and we got Doug. We got 7 attackers. Brother, we're fine. You know what I'm saying? Attack don't need nothing, bro. Our attack, we're not missing a single profile of an attacker, bro. People said we ain't got like a winger that's gonna stay out wide and flipping take people down the line.
That was my one, to be fair. On the left.
Yeah, but because man, you were saying you wanted Barcola, but bro, Rashford's not Barcola. But it's one of them ones where profile-wise they're similar.
Yeah, you would argue. Just Barcola's a bit more explosive now, a bit more younger.
But Rashford's probably going to score more goals than him. Like if they played the same amount of games, bro. Because Rashford just scores goals. I'm not going to say he's going to play well because a lot of the time he don't play well, but he'll pick up numbers here and there.
Yeah. Now listen,
you know what I mean? Remember, there was a time where man were happy with Garnacho coming off the bench, bro. So you could take Rashford coming off the bench against tired legs. 20 minutes, Marcus Rashford, tired legs, Tielemans ball over the top, Rashford runs onto it and scores, bro. Like, brother, we're going to be celebrating a Rashford goal within the first 5 games of the season.
Bro, we're gonna be there, bro. Rashford's at the wheel. You get me? But man for the bread and that. It's all mad.
Brother, as far as I'm concerned, bro, that's how you man need to start looking at it, bro. Man need to look at it instead of getting stressed about things that you can't control,
Bro, bro, I'm waiting to see now, bro. I'm like I said to you,
have to be.
I had my little thingy last week and that, but I'm not gonna say I'm happy about the transfer window. But what I will say is though, it's got to a point now where surprise me. You feel me? Like surprise.
But they probably are gonna surprise us, Saeed. What just signed 2 players that we haven't been linked with, and everyone's like, holy shit.
Inshallah, bro. That's what we're gonna. Everyone in the chat say inshallah, bro. You get me? Because that's what we want,
bro. It's one of them ones where, bro. I'll be honest. We could end up here signing 2 players that we ain't been linked with that became available just because a club signed a player. Now all of a sudden this player is available. Like it could happen.
Yeah.
It could fully happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So we just need to wait. Don't think that these men behind the scenes, are not speaking to multiple clubs and multiple players, bro. Because that's the only way they could have found out about Yuri Tielemans. That's the only way that they could have got Santos wrapped up for that price and that quickly, bro. They probably heard the price and thought, oh shit, like, can we do this now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I think we just need to be realistic, innit? We need to be realistic, man. When you look around the league, loads of teams still have loads to do, bro. It's not just us. If everyone else had their squad finalized for the season and everyone was happy and we were the ones dragging our feet, I'd be alarmed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But as it stands, we know that Arsenal want a left winger. Do you know? We know that Liverpool need, bro. They were linked with Mbaye and Barcola. So Liverpool potentially want 2 wingers. Do you know what I mean? They still don't have a DM. Nope. They could use a centre back. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool need at least 5 players, really. Do you know what I'm saying? They need about 5 men, and they're not going to get 5.
Winger, left winger. They need a right back. So actually, no, they've got with Araujo guy. They need midfielder, and they also need a backup left back as well.
Brother, because Robbo left on a free. Brother, they've got bare work to do. They ain't done it.
No. That's what, for me, I'm not even looking at Liverpool. That man there.
No, but I'm saying look at them in terms of everyone's got work to do, bro.
They're in trouble.
Everyone's got work to do. No one's finished. Even Spurs, everyone was eulogizing about how they started the window. They need attackers, bro.
They need attackers. Yeah.
They need attackers.
With them ones as well, I'm not really watching Tottenham. It's more so Chelsea, City, and Arsenal in ahead of our group. But then that would be
but Arsenal got work to do too.
Yeah, they got work to as well. Yeah.
If they go into the season with the same attackers last season, just Zolis instead of Trossard,
it's more their structure. It's more their structure. It's more the fact that they've got the structure of their defense and their manager and the way they play and their style. You feel me? That's where they're only gonna be good in that aspect. Not because they're gonna absolutely kill teams, score many goals. It's just that they have their structure is a bit more settled in a sense, and their teams
I hear that.
Settled.
Do you know what I'm saying? I hear that completely. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's different because it's not just the structure. Now they've got the added pressure of going into the league, being the favourites. Everyone wants to play you now. Everyone wants to beat you. It's a different ball game. And then on top of that, do you know what I mean? Everyone's trying to stop you, bro. You're everyone's FA Cup final now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what comes with being the champions. Everyone wants to put some money on your head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different season for them now, bro. Everyone's gonna be up for playing them now.
Yep. Facts.
So yeah, we just need to wait and see. There's loads of different things that are going to influence the season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So and yeah, facts. City slapped 130 on Anderson. Midfield looks worse, and they're potentially Buwadi as well, bro. Hey,
he's young, man. He's young,
brother.
He's good, but I like him, but he's young.
Everyone's got their own problems.
Yeah,
that's what I would say.
Yeah, we just got a hold of ours. That's it. But yeah, it's gonna be a lovely season. I'm excited about the season, man.
So am I. Bro, you couldn't fucking tell Saeed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't tell you was excited for the season, man. You know what it is? Fucking crying all window, brother. I swear, you've been killing me, man.
I don't want to be crashing out when the season starts and we know what we had in the summer. I'd rather get it done now. If I want my crash outs to finish here, Rants, not go into the season. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be here, done and dusted, not enter the season. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to enter the season like this. I want to just stay here, get what I get, and then I move forward. You know what I'm saying, chat, man? Come on, man. Big up anyway, man. Love as always.
Yeah, trust me. You lot, man, make sure you run up the likes. You already know what time it is. Obviously, we're back for the friendly today. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to seeing who we start. Holland said that the players that came on against PSG, they're gonna get more minutes today. So they're probably gonna get a half. I think probably Bruno and Yuri probably get a half in this game. So it'd be interesting to see who they start. Obviously, man ain't trying to see I ain't trying to see them Fletchers, man. I'm telling you. Other than that,
bro. If I speak, I'm in trouble, man.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's gonna be all right. So yeah, the game is the game, people. But yeah, is that your next stream as well? I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah. 7 o'clock, man. I think you're live as well. So yeah, man. We got to watch. Obviously, I'm doing the Super Cup as well. So I'm doing multi stream, and yeah, man. Head over to my channel later on. And yeah, man, love for the love, man. Love for the love.
Come on.
Man. It's always a blessing, man, being here and chopping it up with you, bro.
Come on, bro. You already know what time it is. Big up everyone inside. Do you know what I mean? Appreciate you lot as always. Make sure you get the lights up, man. Make sure that the ratio matches the engagement in the chat, man. 2.3K in here. We need 1,000 likes, people. I appreciate everyone inside. So, me and Saeed will be back for the watch alongs later on, people. Big up.